So let's see.
Down here. We're gonna have
With the rain, oh man, that's okay.
Calling for rain for the days leading up to this game, and here we are about to kick it off, and it's a downpour.
Yeah, when you have a downpour like this, of course it's going to affect the game because handling the football is going to be rough.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
The Patriots go with 2 tight ends on this play. First down at the 20. Brady throws it into the big mitts of Rob Gronkowski.
So they complete one, and still it's second down.
The Patriots come out in a jumbo set. Allen's all over that offense and brings him down.
The Patriots running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss. They're trying to confuse the offense here. Look at everybody crowding the line of scrimmage. Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals. The Patriots go with the pass that time on 3rd and short. The defense was ready, and they stopped the pass. Now we have a 4th down situation.
The Patriots have decided now to go for it on 4th down and a short yardage situation.
Looks like they're in press coverage here.
The Patriots have it at the 29. The Patriots get a first down.
The Panthers might have been caught off guard there on that 4th down play.
Well, why? Why would you be caught off guard in a situation like this? You always have to be ready on the defensive side. That time they were not.
The Panthers with a nickel look here on defense. The Patriots snap it at the 41. Breaks out of the tackle. Gets about 4 yards that time. Now, let's talk about the offensive unit. At tight end, a man who posted record numbers his first 3 years in the league, Rob Gronkowski.
There's no doubt the New England Patriots, they missed him on the offensive side because he's such a versatile player. A deep receiver down the field, a good blocker, and you can move him all around the field. And not for anything else, he just brings a lot of chemistry and excitement to your offense.
And it's swatted away. One of the high-octane, high-intensity, high-character.
It's streaming already.
The former Walter Payton Award winner, Thomas Davis. Keep an eye on him today.
You're right, Jim, and let me just say this. He can really run, and he just knows how to play the position. That's why he's so good. The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
The Patriots will take the snap from the 45.
They're set to punt it away now. No return. They down it.
The Panthers will take the snap from the 35. And it's caught by Stewart. Stewart's brought down at the 21.
Running backs are such a big part of the pass game now in the NFL. Look at this play, able to take a short catch and get a long gain out of it. Nice job by the running back.
First and 10. Jonathan Stewart with the football. That's a gain of 6.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
It's now second down. Newton, handoff. Picks up 8 here.
Jim, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone. But there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold them.
Stepping up, ready to go from the 7.
First and goal from the 7. Has it. Touchdown. As we get near the end of the opening quarter, they've grabbed the lead with that touchdown.
Yeah, things have been rough so far, haven't they? It's been fun to watch. Each team is being very competitive and physical, but that's a nice thing to do, to score that touchdown and get a lead here late in the first.
The Panthers for the extra point. The point after is good. The Panthers getting ready to kick it away. And a touchback. The Patriots didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nance. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just too generic. Wasn't very well thought out, and they got to change what they're doing on the offensive side.
Got to give that defense a little credit, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, the defense did its job, but man, that was pretty easy. They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free.
Martin's really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
The Panthers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Third down. Brady's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. They've come out of the blocks fairly sluggishly, and this defense has taken full advantage, Phil.
Yeah, the offense having a tough time. They did not have a good series that time, and the defense, you were right, took advantage of a sluggish offense and got off the field.
And the Patriots are going to punt it. And this punt will be covered up as their defense heads onto the field. The Panthers offense coming back onto the field. It was a good drive for them last time they had it, all the way down to the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, you know, in this game, Jim, it's all about momentum. And when you feel you got the momentum on your side, you got to take advantage of it. So now I think it's up to the offensive coordinator to call the right plays.
First down at the 46. Jonathan Stewart with the catch. Chung's the one who made the big stop.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
2nd and 12. He'll throw it over the middle. The Panthers now move the chains. First down on the way. One more snap and another quarter is in the books. The Panthers still possess the football as we begin the 2nd quarter.
The line of scrimmage, the 32-yard line.
Jim, I think this is a blitz. Look how close everybody is to the line of scrimmage.
Hightowers there that time for the tackle.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
First down at the 21. Olsen's touchdown, Panthers. Another touchdown early in the 2nd quarter. And Phil, we met with this team and the coaches. Did you have any idea they were going to come out with this kind of start?
No, I didn't, Jim. They're doing a terrific job on the offensive side and scoring those points. I love what they're doing on the defensive side. Hey, when it's not working, you know what you do? You change game plans. That's what I want to see from the defense.
The Panthers for the extra point. Inside of the uprights. The Patriots prepared to return the kick. Martin on the return. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Patriots offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3-and-out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
Still powering ahead. That's a gain of 6.
Jim, if the receiver's open, throw him the football, because here's just a good example. When a guy catches the football short, if he can just break that tackle, they can pick up those extra yards. Good job by the quarterback and receiver that time.
Tom Brady under center. The Patriots will take the snap from the 30. Makes the catch in the open field. The Panthers defense now is going to go nickel. The Patriots will take the snap from the 45. And Johnson in on the tackle.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Brady's lined up, 2 tight ends set. Short has the sack.
Defensive tackles, we always think of them as run stoppers. How about this that time? He does a great job, gets in there and sacks the quarterback.
The defense pushed the offense back with that sack, and they'll need now 14 yards on 3rd down. Looking across the middle, and intercepted.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
First down at the 32. Running room.
The Panthers offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the field room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
2.5 minutes to go before the intermission and a first down. They bring in the extra tight end. Midway second quarter. On the money. That's McCourty making the stop.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
Newton 6 for 6 now with that completion. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. That defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line. Stewart's going to receive. Force it across for the touchdown.
You got to give the offensive line just a lot of credit. It's first and goal. They just line up and power the football in there. Nice run, but a great job by the O-line.
The Panthers lined up now for the point after. The point after try is in the books. The Patriots prepared to return the kick. Martin's got a chance to return this one. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Patriots just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
And it's knocked down.
Well, the defense has got to love that. They love it when a quarterback is uneasy for whatever reason or just not in rhythm. That time they see him throw off the back foot, and the throw goes incomplete.
Failing to complete that one. So, second down here. The Patriots at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. The corners step back.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
But the hit knocks the ball out.
Third long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on third long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just gravy.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. The Patriots have it at the 29. Intercepted.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Panthers offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for them. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out, and they got it done.
The Panthers have it at the 34. That's Newton over to Olsen for the catch. That's reception number 2 for him.
There is nothing like having a great tight end on your offense now. There's so many things you can do with them. Remember, they're in the middle of the field. They can go down the middle. They can go outside. They can go short. They can go across. They can go out. Tough to cover the tight ends in this league now.
Newton's now completed his last 7 passes.
This offense has been moving the football all day long. Once again in the red zone, they have a big lead. What will they do? I think they'll just try to run it in from here.
First and goal from the 5. And it's caught by Stewart.
Quarterback should have never thrown it that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
Loss of 3 on the play. Second down now. Handoff to Jonathan Stewart. It's Mayo in on the tackle.
Well, when you got a big lead and you're down near the opposing team's goal line, what do? Well, you know what? You line up, you run the football, and just dare the defense. Can you stop us this time, even though you know we're going to run it?
3rd and goal to go from the 2. Tolbert tackled down. A short field goal try on the way. And he puts it through for 3.
Now the defense is going to be excited. They come out there. The offense has great field position, but they stop them. But they give up 3 points, but still a victory for the defense.
Amendola's got it. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Looking to go down the field here. Interception. And that will do it for the first half. That was exciting for one side and a complete embarrassment for the other. It's blowout city here as we've reached halftime. Larry coming up next to break down the mismatch. The second half kickoff is a comeback in the cards tonight. And no return as this goes for a touchback. The Panthers come out to open up the second half, and they were hitting on all cylinders in the first half, Phil.
Yeah, be smart here in the second half, Jim. When you start out, just find out what the defense is thinking, and once you get a feeling about what they're going to do, then you start taking some chances.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. And now here's the first snap of the second half. Newton in shotgun formation. Can't hold on here as this falls incomplete.
Yeah, but it's 3rd and long. I'll just say this. Be very careful on the offensive side.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10.
Look out. They're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Cam Newton unleashes a long pass. And it'll be Nortman back to punt. And no return this time as the punt's covered up. The Patriots offense trots out onto the field looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
First down at the 46. Gronkowski with the grab.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later. Look out here. They're going to blitz. They're all packing the line of scrimmage.
Hits Gronk, and that's a gain of 9.
The Patriots coaching staff, they have been smart today. They are keeping everybody off bounds. Even me, I thought for sure they would run the football, but no, they come out on first down, they throw it, they pick up solid yards. Good job by them.
Brady's completion percentage, 40% on the day. Handoff made. That's a gain of 6.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
Stepping up to the line of scrimmage, the 22-yard line.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Screen.
LeGarrette Blount with the grab.
The Patriots get a first down.
Jim, this time it's a halfback screen. Nice job by the quarterback. The halfback, good job after catching it, picked up some good yards. Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
First and goal. Patriots in the end zone.
You spend so much time in this league. Once you get in the red zone on the offensive side, all these different plays, knowing you must be efficient. You need to score touchdowns instead of kicking field goals. Well, you can feel good now because you got it in there.
So they'll only get 6 points out of the trip. The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff. Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20.
The Panthers offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You're putting us back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
First down at the 20. Fullback takes the handoff. And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down. Stewart's the receiver on the screen. He's into the open. Fights through contact. The Panthers had an idea of how they wanted to use their running back today, and boy, have they executed. Stewart's gotten touches and done great work in the open field, Phil.
Well, the job of the offense always is to design plays to get the football in the hands of the playmaker, and they have done that here today. Get it to the running back. He's making plays. What a job.
The Panthers snap it at the 36. Dinkovich is all over the ball carrier.
The Panthers offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Second and 11. And here's the toss.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
The defense looking for one more stop here on third down after that run. The Patriots lined up in the nickel. From the gun, Newton. And looking underneath, this will go incomplete.
You got to try to avoid this as a quarterback. Don't throw off that back foot unless you have to. When you do, there's just no way you're going to be as good if you had good balance. That time the throw's off the mark.
The Patriots call timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. The offense is back on the field here with 4th and 3 to go. The Panthers have it at the 29. As Olsen gets about 9 on the play. The Patriots defense desperately wanted that stop, but now they'll have to stay on the field.
Sometimes you got to guess right on the defensive side, and that time the defense did not guess the right way. They were in the wrong defense, and they gave up that 4th down and 10.
To the ground. Newton's completion percentage 70% on the day.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
The Patriots with a nickel look here on defense. 2nd down and 5. Stewart's tackled down after a gain of 2.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Coming up to the line at the 13-yard line.
Cam Newton takes it from the shotgun. Almost intercepted that time.
Gets tight down here in the red zone. So if you're a defender, read the quarterback. If you make a quick break on the football, hey, you'll get in position like this and you can knock it down.
Chip shot here. And the kick is good for 3. We're heading into the 4th, and it looks like they've seized control of this game with that field goal.
I think they have. And you know what you do? You kick that field goal, you're looking at the clock, and you're deciding how many times can the opponent have the football? What should we do? Manage the game from here on out.
Barrels ahead, and the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line.
The Patriots offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. That was a solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, just look at them, Jim. The way they run onto the field, you can see they're exuding confidence. And when you got a confident football team, man, let them go and let them play and see if they can make it happen again.
Brady's got it in the gun. Pass is intercepted. Heading into the 4th, and this offense just wants to forget about this effort.
Yeah, Jim, that's the best thing you can do. Forget about what you did on that field today. Go back to practice next week. Start over and see if you can just play better in the next game.
First down at the 40 to carry on the day. Stewart's tackle right at the 42. He's now averaging. After running it, it's 2nd down.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time.
Newton can't find the target, and it's incomplete.
Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job and effort.
Third and 7. Looking to go deep. They're in punting formation. Well covered by the punt team, and they down it.
The Patriots on offense after throwing the football to the other team the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, they got to be careful. They got to know who they're going up against. This is a defense that's good and smart. When you put those things together, look out. Hard to make big plays against this defense.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Look at the defensive line shifting all down to the inside. They're pinching. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
Welcome back to this one-sided affair. Brady's got no one behind him, just a quarterback waiting for the snap. Brady's pass will go for an incompletion.
Well, you want to put all the pressure on your quarterback to make really good throws down the field, play tight man-to-man coverage. It takes perfect throws to get completions. Not there, that's it.
And that'll probably go as a drop.
Got to give the secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there in another incomplete pass.
It'll be third down. The Patriots have to get to the 49 for a first.
Now he's going to change the play. And look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
It's Amendola. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
First down and 10. Brady finds Gronkowski.
What we're seeing so many times now in this league is the tight ends are getting so good that they have to condense the pass coverage to make sure they stop them, and it's opening up the wide receivers to have a better chance to catch the football.
First down at the 24. Looking middle that time, and it's incomplete.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
After the incomplete pass, it's third down. The Patriots get set at the line, needing to get to the 14 for a first. Brady is in the shotgun. Oh, and almost picked off that time.
The defense did a very good job there on third and long. They got the incomplete pass, but it's the work they did on first and second down. They made it tough on the offense, so third and long, everything goes to the advantage of the defense. Defense is crowding the line of scrimmage. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
It's Brady looking long. It's intercepted. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. Early in the fourth, and if there was ever a thought of a miracle comeback, that interception pretty much ended it.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they ever thought there's going to be a miracle comeback in this game. It's been bad all day long. I actually feel bad for them throwing that interception because they just can't seem to do anything right on the offensive side.
First down at the 20. Two hands on the football and has the catch.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
Newton's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Now first and 10. Jonathan Stewart with the football. That's a gain of 8. He's now got 70-plus yards on the ground.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense. Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
The Panthers will take the snap from the 40. Jonathan Stewart with the catch. Stewart's brought down after picking up just a yard.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
3rd and short following the completion.
The defensive line now spreading out. I think they want to try to pressure the quarterback.
Handoff to Jonathan Stewart. That's a gain of 6. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day.
3rd and short. I don't know what you do anymore. I've given up. Do you throw it? Do you run it? Do you have that kind of faith in your offensive line? Well, the offense does. They run the football. Great job by the offensive lineman, giving that running back a chance to get that first down.
Corners are backing off here. Press coverage all the way. They better hurry to get the snap. A timeout charge to the offense. First down at the 47. Second down following that incompletion. This will probably be the last play before the 2-minute warning here in the final quarter. Newton standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Ball is out. The Panthers have created chances for themselves in the passing attack today. Newton's been unstoppable so far.
He has been unstoppable, hasn't he? And when your quarterback is hot, keep giving the football to him. They've done it, and he has rewarded the coaches. Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Newton's going to take it from the gun. And it's swatted away.
Good play that time by the defender. He read the quarterback, got in position, and knocked that pass away on 3rd down.
And it'll be Nortman back to punt. That beautifully executed punt now really will help out this defense, forcing the opposition to start the next drive inside the 10.
The Patriots, and I have to wonder, where are they going to be mentally after that last drive when they were moving the football only to give it away on an interception? How are they going to be out there on this possession?
Well, I think it's tough. I really do, Jim. You know, nowadays, quarterbacks, it seems like all we judge them on, do they throw interceptions or not? And once you throw one, it's out there. You've got to get over that mental block, and you've got to keep playing hard and aggressive football. That's the only way you can have success.
Second down with the defense ready to pounce. It's a two-tight end formation. Second down and 10. Intercepted! Phil, can you believe the defense steps up and makes the interception to clinch it for him today?
Oh, they love this. Nothing like winning a game with a defensive play to ice everything. And I give the defense all the credit. Just a great play on their part.
First down at the 25. Newton hooks up with Greg Olsen.
Well, these tight ends in the NFL now, they make the catches down the field. They're fast. They can do it all. And everybody is looking for that all-in-one. A guy that can block at the line of scrimmage, who can catch the football well, and has the speed to make it happen once he catches it.
Newton's completion percentage, 60% on the day. It's Rob Ninkovich who makes the play. Coming up to the line at the 7.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals. The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
Third and goal. Stewart's taking, runs it across for the touchdown. That could be construed as running up the score, Phil. This game was already in the bag.
Well, Jim, it could be construed. You got to try a little harder or the score will get run up on you. How about that? You know, you are allowed to stop them on the defensive side, and you got to put some effort into it and some heart, and we've seen neither.
It'll be a touchback. The Patriots offense comes onto the field, and even if they put together a scoring drive, there's not going to be any difference here in the outcome. Now just playing for a little bit of pride and perhaps to try to get things going for next week.
Well, pride's gone out the window. You've lost that already because it's been a dismal performance by your whole football team today. And I say this on the offensive side, don't press the issue, just get this game over with.
They'll try over again on second down. Two tight ends on the field here. Set up screen. Kuechly's able to read that play and make the hit.
Well, we see it more and more. Football thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Bolden's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Quarters formation here for the defense.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
A takeaway. That's got to be it. That's got to be the game ender here, partner. The interception basically ices it.
It does. You know, sometimes when you're behind as a quarterback, you take a chance, and that time the chance was just too great. Nice play by the defense.
This will be the final snap. First down at the 40. And it's caught by Stewart. Phil, before we go, how about this win? How much will this one count?
You know, Jim, all wins are nice. This one was done easy. You didn't have to sweat too much over it. You feel good, and you just enjoy the next couple of days.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.
Before I say goodbye, I'd like to say good day. And I hope you say goodbye when they ask